It's official, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA's time on Turner has come to an end, which likely means the 2024-25 NBA season will be the last one we see of the mix of Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Only time will tell. But here's what we know. The NBA has announced a new 11-year TV deal with ESPN and newcomers NBC and Amazon Prime Video. So this is how the new deal will break down. NBC will have 6 conference finals over 11 years, a heavy amount of playoff basketball games, and the All-Star games. On Mondays, during the regular season, Peacock will show games exclusively, while on Tuesdays and Sundays, NBC will showcase packages. The big Sunday night basketball games will return. It will be after the NFL season. NBC is paying for about $2.5 billion in their portion of the new NBA deal. ABC and ESPN will continue to be the home of the NBA Finals. So let's get to what Amazon Prime is doing with the NBA. So they were the last portion of this deal. This is the package that Turner had the right to match. According to the NBA, in a statement released earlier to the public, they're saying Turner did not match Amazon's package. Now, TNT is saying that they did match Amazon's package. This could potentially end in litigation, but most likely, though, what will happen is the NBA will have to pay Turner some money. I don't think this ends with Turner somehow, some way, like a thief in the night, coming back in and swooping and getting a package of the NBA at some point in the future. It's over, y'all. So 2024-25, you'll get that opportunity to enjoy that TNT crew. Or if you just like watching basketball on TNT, if that's become a staple in your lives on Tuesdays during the NFL season, and obviously on Thursdays once the NFL season is complete. If you enjoy TNT basketball, maybe you just pay for cable and just want to keep things the way things are, then for you, you'll have one last season to do just that. I do believe this is going to hurt a lot of NBA fans out there. For example, right, my parents, my dad watches basketball on Thursday nights. There's no way on God's green earth you're going to convince him to go pay for Peacock, pay for Amazon Prime. He's not going to do it. So for him, his basketball nights will be whenever basketball's on NBC, and then obviously when it continues to be on ESPN, most likely on Wednesdays and Fridays like it's been doing, and then when the playoffs and all that ensues. So you will miss out on a huge part of the fans. For Adam Silver, though, I know this for a fact. He believes the future is streaming. I don't believe the NBA has been happy with their NBA app, the League Pass situation. I mean, hell, if you buy a copy of NBA 2K, you get League Pass for free at this point in the game, which I think kind of tells you about the status and the state of League Pass. The NBA clearly believes their future is with a platform like Amazon Prime and NBC and Peacock. What I think is going to end up happening with this huge new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal is I think in the future there will be combination packages if you want to watch basketball with NBC or with Amazon. I think there will be some type of joint packages that the NBA maybe exclusively can offer with companies that don't want to do business with one another. We shall see. Time will tell. If I'm being honest with you, I think the NBA is trying to adjust their market to what the world has become. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is about sports betting. The world is about making picks. Y'all see I got deals with I do business with companies that embrace picks, right? Like the world is about gambling. And I think the NBA adopting a format where their product is going to be in your face 7 days a week is them pretty much saying, we can't compete with what the NFL offers. The NFL comes one time a week for about 6 to 7 months of our lives, and every freaking weekend literally feels like Christmas to a lot of us sports junkies. The NBA just simply can't compete with that. The storylines don't match up. They're not hype enough. Guys don't play enough in the NBA. It's a lot of games, if you're being honest. the NBA cannot match the NFL's hype. So what is the NBA doing? They're going a different direction. They're going out and pretty much saying, here, if you go to a bar on Wednesday, if you go to a bar on Sunday, in theory, you will have access to NBA games instead of 2 times a week trying to placate itself and match itself as close to the NFL as possible. You're not the NFL. NFL reigns supreme in this country, and I think the NBA is saying, all right, we got to find our niche. They're getting a huge bag, $77 billion over 11 years. By the way, you think these dudes making a lot of money now? Listen, y'all, in about 2 to 3, 4 years' time, guys are going to be making $80 to $90 million a year. So pretty much $1 million per game to play basketball. That's on the way. For now, though, the NBA and TNT reached the end of an era. The last year of the Inside the NBA crew and basketball on TNT will be this year. A lot of people out there saying they believe Charles Barkley is going to be off the hinges in his final year. I actually think the opposite. I don't believe that one damn bit. I think this year, more than any year, Chuck is going to be on his best behavior. Want to know why? It's some money out there for one of these organizations, these TV networks or streaming platforms to bring him in. And maybe it's not the same as the Inside the NBA crew, but I believe there's some money out there for Charles Barkley to continue to give you some commentary about basketball. Look, 7 days a week now. I think Charles will fit in somewhere. He ain't turning down that bread. Time, love, and support is what your boy will never take for granted. I'm out.